What's up, guys? Welcome back to my garage. Episode 10 of BFE. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I think the plan for today is to work a little bit more on that abandoned Lotta wagon that we received from the gas station owner on the small island last episode. So I think that's on the table. Like I said, these are the wheels from that car. We're just seeing if the rims are still good and possibly these white wall tires. And then we still have to do some more work on the Ford Outback that for the high-profile client. These need a good washing. That's all right, no big deal. That's easy to do. Yeah, they need a washing, but I think these rims are good. They are a little bit different colors, so... Well, three are the same color. I think one might be different, so that's all right. We'll give those a wash. So those rims look good, though, so we don't need to buy any rims. That tire is bad. That tire, it's decent. That one's obviously bad, and that one is bad. So what we might do... That's 5 lug. Yeah, these are 4 lug because they came off the little lad. Yeah, all 5 lugs. Oh, here we go. The 4 lug white wall. Same thing. I think 14s that we have sitting over here that from Hugo. Oh, there's some more 4 lug rims over here, but those are 15s. So those might not work too well. But this might not be bad. Let's take the tire off of this. 61. Yeah, I don't think I want to use the tire from that. Let's just throw that over here. The stuff we need to get rid of. We still got to go through this stuff in the room. There's some parts over there in that corner behind the door that need to be gone through. That is a 14, so that is what we need. So we have 5 rims, so what we could do is take our best tire of the white wall, put it on one of these other 5 rims here, making an extra spare tire for that lad, however you want to say it. And then we'll have our 4 other rims for the car. So I think we are set there. That will just be a spare since it's got some wear to it, but it's not horrible. And these right here are just... they're junk. Those will be thrown out at some point. So that's not going to hurt anything. So, alright. Let's pick up these rims and throw them in our bag. Grab this tire. Oh, we need to grab this. And the tire, bring it out here so we know that, you know, these are what we're going to use for it. And, you know what? Let's, while we're at it, let's wash these rims real quick so we don't forget about it, because that's definitely something I will forget to do. And then we'll put dirty rims on the car, and then we'll wonder why our car isn't clean. There we go. Looking much better. Let's flip these over, make sure we get the inside of them. That should be pretty good. Yeah, I like it. And that one's clean. Thought I saw something in the inside for a minute, but I think it's good. Well, we'll have to buy 4 tires, and I think we'll be pretty good. Cool. All right. Well, might be time to start working a little bit on this car. Oh, and I do have some things to say. You guys might have saw outside the window there, outside the office window. We did receive a tow truck in for our new auto repair company. Last time when we went to go pick up that lad from the gas station, I had to buy a trailer from Little Louie. Well, that's all great, Hey, you got the car back. It was a way to transport cars around in the future if we ever needed to. Well, a good buddy of mine, Phantom, he donated this tow truck to us. So, I thank him very much. This is gonna help the business a lot, probably in the future. It's not something that you're gonna use every day or maybe every week or whatever, but it's gonna be something that's gonna come in handy if ever you need an extra vehicle, or there's those times where we may have to go recover a vehicle, like we did the other day when we got the lad. So this is going to come in very, very handy. This is great, and I will say it came at the right time because you know how last time I had said about our toolbox disappearing? Well, and I like to keep things up on this concrete pad here around the building. Well, that's for a reason. I don't want to set anything off here on the ground and keep everything up here. And you notice that I'm parking all the vehicles and stuff up here. Well, there's a reason for that. And well, we spent almost $4,000, I believe, on that trailer last episode. You remember these long frame rails I had sitting here on the edge here? They weren't up here on the concrete. Those are now gone. And I gotta push the Halloween machine back a little bit. It keeps moving forward. I do not want this to get out of the concrete pad. If this goes, yeah, we're gonna be having problems. Remember I put the trailer right here. It was right here. Well, I didn't sell it because I would have had an extra $4,000 in the pocket. I did not sell it. When I loaded back into the game, it was also gone too. And like I said, the frame rails were off the concrete too, just like the trailer. They're both gone. So that confirms to me that, yes, I was right. Anything off of the concrete is going to disappear. That's a problem with being on the big island or the new map and having stuff on the ground. Stuff likes to fall through. Now it can fall through on the small island also, but it's less likely to fall through over there. And I haven't had a whole lot of problems over there with stuff falling through. Only a few times in like the last year. Only like 2 or 3 times have I had stuff fall through the map, the ground, over on the small island. Over here, I've had it happen to me multiple times already over here at this location. So, yeah, everything's going to have to stay up on this concrete. That's why I want to get some extra building materials and expand on. And hopefully I can put stuff out here or park out here if I need to, a little away from the shop. because if not, I'm going to lose stuff and it's going to be gone forever. So that's a problem. And right now we have multiple vehicles sitting up here, so you know. And most of the time I've been spending my time back here working on vehicles because it's just been more convenient. And I also prefer to work on vehicles on the jack stands for some reason than putting them on the lifts, because those lifts can be an absolute pain, but I still try to use them. So, having said all that, I might be looking for a new shop location. Because for one, I like this shop location, but for one, like I said, the name of the series is BFE. There's a reason for that, right? Because we're out in the middle of nowhere. We're far away from things. We have to drive a good distance to even get to the parts store, which, that parts store is not as good as the one on the small island. You got to drive forever to get gas. You got to drive even further to get gas, which is, at some point, is going to be an issue. And then the other bigger issue than having to go distances for things is the ground out here. I'm so worried that something's going to come off of here and disappear forever. Or sometimes how things load in, they kind of get thrown in a way on load in. So I'm afraid that they might get thrown off of here somehow on load in, and then they'll just fall through the map and disappear. And I don't want that. And you've seen the Halloween machine. The parking brake is on. I had to move it back, and it was almost off the concrete pad when I loaded back in, as you've seen. Because I just loaded back in. And I'm afraid I'm going to lose some important things like that truck off of here. So that's why we might be just moving locations. It has nothing to do with this mod building or this shop, the save. It has nothing to do with that. It's this ground. It's the game itself. It's the map. It's just how it is. If you've played this game long enough, you've lost things through the ground. And it's annoying, and I worry about losing things like that truck there that's important to me. I don't necessarily worry about much of anything else, but, that truck is very important. And then now we have the tow truck from Phantom, So this was, like I said, just a basic, this was just not basic. There's nothing basic about it. It's pretty dang cool, actually. And I've never seen these sides here on the tow truck, these little lips here that go up. I've never seen those before, so I don't know if that's base game or not. I mean, I guess everything on here is just base game stuff, I would say. I mean, because he didn't say that I needed any kind of mods or anything, so but I've never seen those before, I don't think. I mean, everything else is just base game stuff, which is perfectly good. It's gonna do the job. It doesn't matter. So, not everything has to be all about mods and everything. But he did put NK GMG, huh? Okay, cool. So that's awesome. Thank you, Phantom. I appreciate it very much, and it's definitely gonna help down the line when we need to move some vehicles. So that's a great addition, and also our trailer's now gone, so we've lost that. So basically, the game just keeps taking stuff from me, and that's, I think, what happened with the toolbox over here. Is it fell through, and I'm not sure, because it seems like things are staying on the concrete, which is part of the building materials in the game. So I don't know how that disappeared. I don't know. Maybe something with it being a mod, it fell through. I really don't know, but it is gone. It is gone, and it's not something that I would just remove because I want that toolbox, So, yeah. So thank you very much, Phantom. This was 100% from Phantom. It was a truck donation to the channel. So I thank you very much, buddy, for supporting the channel. And you're you're awesome. So I appreciate it very much. I don't expect people to help me in any way. I'm kind of a person that's always just basically done things myself, and I hate asking for things. And I didn't ask for this. He reached out to me and wanted to help the channel. So I think that's really awesome, and I'm also a person, I'm not really used to getting help from people, and I don't expect people to help me. I'm just not that person. I'm not, and it felt kind of weird when someone was trying to reach out to me. I will admit, that it's kind of weird that when someone just out of nowhere that I don't know, never spoke to before, reaches out to me, and says, "Hey, I want to help you and your channel out," and they want to give me something. So this is awesome. I can't say enough. So, and also, for any other content creators out there that have helped me, like Funkle88, he's helping me a lot. He's really trying to help promote my channel also right now, and I thank you very much too, buddy. And I don't know if you guys are watching this far into the video, but the point is that I just want to take the time to thank you guys, and you know, sorry we're not getting to work right now on some vehicles, but I just want to take this time. And also, there is another guy out there, another content creator that pretty big in the My Garage content creation world. We Play Endless Gaming. Man, he does some really cool My Garage content. Has done some extremely impressive builds. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to him either, but go check his channel out too. We Play Endless Gaming. He's helped me out too with my channel. So yeah, there's there's definitely people over the last few months that have definitely reached out, that have out of nowhere. I have not asked for their help at all, and they've just extended their help to me and wanted to help my channel. So yeah, those three guys are awesome. We Play in this gaming, Phantom, and Funkle. And that neither of them are any less important. They're all very important to me and my channel. They've helped me out a bunch already. So thank you, three guys, very much, and thank you anybody else that supports the channel, and even my subscribers. Thank you very much, you guys. I don't try to forget about you guys at all. You guys are always definitely on my mind. You guys are obviously what helps my channel grow is the subscribers, right? More people that like and comment and subscribe to my channel, it tells YouTube, hey, people like this content. Let's push it out even more so it gets my channel exposed to more people out there in the world, and that's how my channel grows. That's how any YouTube channel grows. So yeah, I appreciate all my subscribers, and I appreciate Funko Phantom and We Play in This Gaming for helping my channel out and myself. So thank you all very, very much, and let's get to work. All right. So now that the game has taken some more stuff from me, so yeah, I don't know exactly. I want to probably move back to the small island, main island. It's just going to be a lot more convenient. Trees are flickering today for some reason like crazy. Don't know why. But yeah, I want to move back to the main island after we get some couple of these projects done, like this truck. I'm going to put everything else kind of on hold for bringing in some new projects. Maybe some customer vehicles down the line, possibly. That would be cool to actually get some customer vehicles in here, like not just like making up customer vehicles in the game, but trying to get some real life people, real life people that play this game, send me their vehicles to work on or something like that. So It just makes it feel a little bit more real, maybe, you know? But we're going to finish this truck and we're going to finish the lad, and I think that we may try to figure out something on the small island, main island for a shop. So, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do over there, but I want to put something back over there, and I could potentially get rid of the save. I could just move the vehicles, into another save, but that's a lot of work, too, to get a whole nother game up and running, so might try to build something over there, or see about if I can get just a building file and import it into this save game for something over on the main island, small island. So, yeah, I'll be looking for something like that. It might take a little bit, but, I think it might be the best. I'm just so worried being out here, man, that I'm just going to lose something very important, and then it's going to make me lose all interest in this game for a while, and I don't want that to happen. So let's freaking get to work. Come on now. Stop flapping your gums and do something. All right. Now, I think best thing to do is, I don't know why I raised this up. Well, yeah, actually, I want to see if I can, you know what? I don't have any, man. I need some more, let's see what we can do right now. I want to see if we can get some jack stands and get this raised or up on jack stands. I want to try to cut this car apart and start replacing it, but I need to get this interior out. So let's try to do that. There we go. A little hard to get to with the pole in the way. Dang, that thing was being difficult. What's the condition of this thing? Oh, wow, yep. We get to keep the back seat. Oh. I like it. Might be able to keep the driver's seat also. We're going to have to probably lower this down. And just probably push this a little bit. It's not working too well, is it? That kind of works. Well, if you came here for a realistic, you're not watching the channel that really does things realistic. There we go. All right. Let's move this back a little bit. Oh, clear the door. All right, let's get this interior out. I know we're on the ground here, but I don't have any other floor jacks, I don't think. Is this good? No. We're gonna, oh, I said 60%, didn't I? So yeah, we're gonna keep that seat. It still doesn't really have much visual wear to it. I don't think we have any in the back room, do we? Hugo didn't leave us any floor jacks in the back room. That's all right. No big deal. We'll get her done. Now this one is bad. I'm not even going to worry about looking at it. Because I know it's bad. Actually, did we have an interior? Yeah, we did. This might be good. And it is not. Let's get this window lifter out of here before we close the door again. We've already closed the door a couple thousand times. That is not good. That window lifter. We're going to save this window. Let's put it up here. Well, not down there, Nate. Up here. The field depth, or depth of field, however you say it, I think that's what it is. It's kind of hard to judge in this game sometimes. Oh, you know what? We do have a little window here, don't we? Yeah, these are hard to see. Let's throw that there. Thing's almost perfect. Like me. 58. That's just out of the range. All right, there we go. And no, guys, I don't think I'm perfect, so calm down. Get your panties all in a bunch. A lot of windows in this thing. What about this? Yep. Cool. All right, come on, pop out. Pop out, bud. Couldn't even see that window. Another bad window lifter. Not a surprise. A lot of times they're bad. That goes in the trash pile. This goes in the good pile. All right. One last door. There we go. Right. So all our windows out. All right, pop out. You're taking forever. All right, there's all of our doors. This one is not salvageable. That's junk. I think since the car's sitting on the ground, I don't think we got to worry about our handbrake right now. The car's not really going anywhere. Oh, we need a screwdriver for that. Of course we do. But this handbrake is good. So we will plop that down right there and then run ourselves right into the pole. What do we got here? Yep. Get to keep the gear shift. Does this come out? Yes, it does. Dash looks good. I'm not sure about the, you know what? Let's actually do that. I want to make sure that the glove box door is good. That is not good. Good thing I checked that. That thing is bad, bad. Then what I also want to check is... Let's actually throw that out on the ground. We're going to need it here in a second. Let's pull out that cluster. And see what we're rocking with right here. 37%. That is bad. Looks good, but it's bad. Oh, and you know what? Let's pull out that radio in there. $86, so that is good. So we can just throw that back in there. No need to worry about it anymore. Just put it in there and we're all good. This, however, is good. Throw that down right there. Let's pull out our pedals. What are our pedals sitting at? Okay. Headliner. That's what we got to pull out. That's easy to forget as a headliner. Or at least for me it is. I would say this is probably bad, yeah. Not even going to worry. I know that one sun visor is bad. I'm not going to worry about the other one. It's just going to go in the trash. We'll throw this out here. Maybe this will fall through the ground. Something like that, I don't care about. That can fall through the ground all day. I really don't care about that. All right, let's see about the rear view mirror. That is also bad. Cool. Screwdriver there. Okay. It's not letting me pick up certain things. Obviously, these are bad. Even Ray Charles can see that. Oh, yeah. I need the screwdriver. We already established this. Come on. Pick up the dang. There we go. All right. That is no longer good. And we can keep that. That one goes. All right. Well, we're down to about nothing here. I think we better try to pop off this bumper if we can. There we go. Get in here for the fuel tank. Oh, it's just one bolt. Good. Nice. That made it easy. Alright, so all we're left is the body. Really, in some of the frame, if you want to call it that. So that's really it, I think, for the most part. I mean, suspension, interior, and engine, everything else, the drivetrain, everything is out of it. So just got to go get some more jack stands. I'll do that at some other point in time, because I want to start repairing the body. I do see we have some rust inside, but I want to, get this car actually cut apart and fixed and panels replaced, and it's going to be a lot of work. We have a door to repair that huge hole, huge gaping hole there. And then we have all this rust that we got to take care of too. So it's going to be a lot of work on that car. It's just going to be. So we're back of the truck. I don't know if we need necessarily our toolbox, but I brought it with us. So I think what I'm going to do today on this truck is probably bring the desk back outside again. I think that's our best plan, I think. So we don't have to necessarily keep running around the corner. I think that would do us good. Just set it right back here again. All right. So let's start getting the suspension done. I think getting the suspension done and down on its own 4 tires eventually here, I think would be a great thing. So I don't know if we'll get all the suspension done today, but we'll at least give it a start. So let's start with the rear suspension. That's front axle. We need a rear axle. I know I went by it already, right there. Rear axle. 2 shock absorbers. Leaf spring. We're gonna put some raised leaf springs on here, so I think rear. Yeah. There we go. And then where's our differentials at? Right here. Let's go for a 3-2. All right. Let's get these put on. Not going to do anything too fancy with this truck. Not going to really use much of the Material Master on it. It's not going to be that kind of type of build. Just going to be a nice, kind of more of obviously a custom build, but more of just like a kind of a generic custom build, if you want to say. I don't know if that's the right word for it. That just kind of makes it sound bad, but trust me, it's going to look good. It's going to look good. Well, that might not go in without the, oh no, there we go. Say it might not go in without the shocks. Go. That tack down. There we go. Cool. Already looking pretty good. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So I think we need this drive shaft for the rear there, coming off the differential, I believe. I could be wrong. We need a couple of those. No, actually, we might need the drive shaft long. I might have bought that wrong. Well, no. Yeah, we might because of the... That's not the long bed, but it's the... So yeah, I might have bought that and spent all that money for nothing. Alright, we'll have to throw some brakes on there. It's break time, but I think we're going to move to the front now. Grab a transfer case. Put this up underneath here. There we go. There's our big transfer case. Now I think I bought the wrong one. But we will see here in a minute. Oh no, I guess not. Okay. I can get underneath of here. I can't go any further this way because of the collisions. Like, I can try to force myself under there, but you might not still be able to. And then on the sides, you can't get under. You know, it's like this part of the truck underneath here, you can't get under. Even on the lifts, it's like that. Okay. Okay. We're finally getting somewhere. Couple leaf springs for the front. Let's grab these, get these on. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we got the cross member on there. I thought we did. Okay. We're going to need a lot of stuff here. I think we do need a drive shaft F, maybe. I don't know exactly for that, but we'll get things worked out. Those are already in. Okay. All right. See if we can get our big old axle in. Let's grab that. Grab the steering box. The other side now. Okay. We're getting somewhere now. I think those go on next, right? All right, cool. I think that's almost everything. Okay. All right. Tie rod. Steering link is all in. I think that's about everything for the front. Now we have to worry about some drive shafts now. So I might make some mistakes with this. But I'll try not to. I actually think this version uses... Yeah, this was not right. I was going to say, I think it uses like... Oh, I just saw a check mark, didn't I? Yeah. It uses like 3 drive shafts or something like that. Try to get over here to get this. There we go. Then it might be this one. Drive shaft F. There we go. Now we got all of our drive shafts. Cool. Okay. So those are all in. I think looks pretty good. Let me know, guys, down in the comments if I missed anything with the suspension. I don't know why. It feels like I'm missing something. And it also feels like forever since I put a suspension together on one of these B200s. Like my mind's drawing a blank right now. All right, so I think that is everything for this guy. We can actually put the steering column back in. And then we can work on some brakes. I won't need the wrench for that. Yes, if you guys are ever looking for some more closer to realism gameplay, I'm definitely not the channel for that. But I will say that if you do like your role play and you're probably more realism, probably closer to being more real-like, would be, you know, Funko88's channel. Go check his channel out. I would say, yeah, he does mostly just role play, but he plays more realistic style than I do. So yeah, I get on here, I play my certain way, I have fun, right? And this is how I like to play the game. It's not necessarily always realistic, and you know, that's how I play. You know, and hopefully you enjoy that too. You know, and I don't do a lot of you know, I keep it simple, right? I keep it simple. I get on here, I play, I show you guys, you know, what I record, what I play, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. That's really the reason why I'm doing this. It's really not for anything else to get monetized or anything like that. Yeah, if monetization comes down the line and I start making a few bucks from doing content creation, great, but that's not really my goal. My goal is just to share what I do with you guys, because actually I found out I kind of like recording this and sharing it with you guys, so that's really why I do it. The other stuff I really don't care that much about, you know. I mean, and even if I do become monetized, it's not like I'm going to make much to make a whole lot of a difference anyways, so, you know, that's not really my primary goal. If it happens, it happens. But you know, just I don't know. I'm not real concerned about the monetization part. All right, there we go. There's actually we need 2 more of those, I think. I think. Okay. Let's get on the e-brake cable, emergency brake cable. This video might be a little longer today, but, you know. That's all right every once in a while. Do a little bit of a longer episode. All right, these are for the front. Brake shoes, so that's for the back. All right, grab these. I'm usually not good with adding these either. These usually don't work out good for me, but it worked out there in that situation. Sometimes I spend more time messing with something, and if I would just do it, I guess, more the right way, it would work a little bit better. I'm gonna actually need these guys right here before I put those calipers on. All right, I don't even know if it. No, not the right side. There we go. Let's grab that and grab the other one. All right. Now we're cooking with peanut, Earl. There we go. Looked like the truck was moving forward there for a minute. All right. Yeah, those are for the back. I thought I picked up the wrong box for a minute. We are good. We're good in the hood. Oh, we're going to need another box, aren't we? There's only 2 of these in a box. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that. Those are easy to get to. Cool. All right. Well, where am I going with this stuff? Needs to go right back here. Come on now. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to stop for today. I think we got a good day's work in. Got some work done on the old lad in there, and we're kind of at a point now where I need to get some jack stands for that thing. Or maybe next time I won't get some jack stands. Next time we'll put some wheels on this truck here. I'm going to decide what rims and tires I want to put on this thing. I'll get those. And then next time they'll be ready to put on the truck. We can get this truck then off the floor jacks. And then we can put the floor jacks under our lad. I think that'll work pretty good. So, all right, guys. If you like this video, please leave it a like. If you like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later.